Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconiana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we have a vintage OMSCOLITE automatic petrol lighter. This is a round lighter, something that I haven't had too many of. Reminds me a little bit of the Regent Junior or Rondolite or whatever it was that we had, I don't know, a couple years ago. A little bit of damage to the slot on the fulcrum screw. This lighter does show scuffs, scratches, dings, but overall still has a nice shine to it. Mechanism seems to work pretty well. You can see it is marked OMSCOLITE on the front post or ear and also on the back. The case is a little bit thicker than the Regent Junior that I had. I'm not sure if that helps with the manipulation of the mechanism or if it hurts. It does seem to be a little bit wider at the bottom, but that may be just the way it fits in my hand. The mechanism insert is self-contained, has a fuel screw. There is your flint spring screw, the smaller one. I believe the O-ring on the fuel screw is still intact. And I fueled it up pretty good. It was pretty full. Maybe leaning toward the overfull. Not the most robust of fuel screws, but not the worst I've ever seen either. That screwed back down. You can see the case is actually two pieces that I guess are held together with a solder up here at the top. But you can see just a little bit of light through the crack there, all the way around the edge. Some corrosion, oxidation, some other kind of reactions there on the base metal inside. And the insert fits snugly, but may slide a little bit. Anyway, will work interchangeably either direction. Although it seems like it might fit a little, well, maybe not. Maybe a little tighter in that direction. The wick just got a tug up, has not been replaced or anything like that. Now the Regent Junior was more what I would think of as an insert style. It did not have a screw. It was just open wadding down underneath. I'm not sure about the others. I think the Rondolite, the other similar mechanisms, I can't remember what all was used, or what all those mechanisms, the different names for them, for the lighters. but I believe they all had open bottom mechanisms rather than being closed with the fuel screw. So I think that this is going to be a little bit easier on your fuel. It's going to inhibit evaporation a little bit more than the other style. And a nice shape, at least conceals in your hand nicely. Now, whether or not that shape is conducive to being actuated, that may be another question. So it is a usable lighter. That perhaps as we use it, we may determine needs a fresh wick installed. Lights, but it does appear now that the wick is waning rather quickly, which it had just recently quit purging fuel when I would light it, and actually may still be doing the same. So I don't know, we may have a little bit of vapor lock working against us, but you don't normally have a wick or a flame peter out so quickly. So it looks like it's pretty much, I don't know if that flame got forced down, or if that wick got forced down, or if that has just burned up. But either way, I'm planning on using it. If it needs a new wick, well, that'll just be another operation to do on another lighter that we've done on 1,000 others. So definitely something we can accomplish if we need to. But it does appear that that wick is not going to be sufficient to sustain an appropriate flame in order to use this lighter. So we will move on to plan B, which in this case would be to re-wick this insert, which will give me another video to show. There's really not much difference in any closed tank wick replacement. So this will give me a nice generic closed tank video to send to people when they ask about other obscure names like the OMSCOLITE, which really any of these lighters can be repaired simply from following the instructions on pretty much any of my Ronson repair videos. But I don't mind the opportunity to make another video anyway. Until next time.